Adesuwa was not the kind of woman to leave things to the gods. Born into a noble Benin family, she was raised to believe that power was something you seized, not something you waited to be given. By the time she was 25, she knew she was running out of time to secure a powerful husband. Prince Eweka, the young Benin prince, was only 21 years old, and noble maidens lined up, eager to be chosen as his first wife. But Adesuwa had something they didn't: cunning, patience, and the ability to play a long game. There was just one problem standing in her way. Omoseye was the daughter of an ordinary farmer. Omoseye was a kind of beauty that made even the gods pause. Her skin was smooth and golden, like the setting sun, and her voice was soft like a gentle hum. She had inherited long black hair from her Fulani mother, and her eyes were so captivating that even warriors forgot their battles when she walked past. But how could a mere farmer's daughter captivate a prince so completely? Was it her beauty, her grace, or something deeper, something even the gods could not explain? Prince Eweka was smitten by her. Even before he became Oba, he had pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts of yams, beautiful Ankara fabrics, precious red coral beads straight from the oceans, and so many messages of undying love. But Omoseye refused them all. She was in love with another man, but not to a nobleman, nor a warrior, but to a palm wine tapper, a commoner. She had chosen love over power, a man over a kingdom. And that rejection had humiliated Prince Eweka. But it was Adesuwa who burned with rage. She knew men, and she knew that if the prince could not have Omoseye, he would seek someone who reminded him of her, someone younger and beautiful. And that was dangerous for Adesuwa. Beauty and love were fragile things, but true power had to be earned. So she did what she did best. She schemed. The people of Benin loved Omoseye, but Adesuwa knew that the love of the people meant nothing when compared to the whispers of the court. The palace thrived on rumors, and rumors could turn gods into men and kings into dust. She found an old priestess, a woman whose voice still carried weight among the elders. And with a heavy bag of gold and a promise of more, she convinced the priestess to spread a lie. Omoseye's lineage is cursed, the old woman whispered in the ears of the market women. Her father was born under a cursed moon, and his daughter carries the mark of misfortune. The gods will not bless any union with her. It was a small lie, but these small lies grew like weeds in the fertile soil of the palace, and within days the whispers had reached the queen's ears. And the prince's mother, who was very protective of her son's future reign, was furious. She forbade the union, and the prince was beside himself with rage. But how could he fight fate itself? And so Omoseye was lost to him. But Adesuwa's troubles were not over. Even with Omoseye cast aside, there was still another maiden, a noble princess favored by the elders. She was of royal blood and was a perfect match for the young prince. Adesuwa acted swiftly. She befriended the girl, and when the noble princess least expected it, Adesuwa struck. She laced the princess's food with a slow-acting poison, one that did not kill but weakened the body. Then the princess began to miss meals. She grew more ill by the day, and her once vibrant spirit dimmed like a dying flame. Her father, a clever man, suspected it was Adesuwa who was behind this attack on his daughter. But as Adesuwa was the daughter of a powerful chief, he did not want any problems with such a powerful enemy, so he withdrew his daughter from consideration for the prince's hand. Adesuwa watched from the shadows, her face a mask of calm, but her mind was a storm. Now, even with the noble princess removed from her path, Adesuwa knew that the ultimate approval lay with the gods. No Oba could take a wife without the blessings from the gods. So the kingdom held a grand ceremony, and the high priest prepared to enter his sacred trance and declare the god's will. The people gathered, their eyes were filled with anticipation. But Adesuwa was a cunning woman, and she had already secured her fate. She had met with the high priest days before and slipped him a pouch heavy with gold and a promise of even greater wealth to come. In the dead of the night, he nodded in agreement. So when the priest spoke in the voice of the gods, his voice echoed through the halls of the palace. Adesuwa is the chosen wife of the Oba. She alone will bring prosperity to this kingdom. The gods have spoken. And just like that, it was sealed. No one, not even the prince himself, could question the gods. And so Adesuwa had taken what was never meant to be hers. She had stolen the throne, and now she would do anything to keep it. Power built on betrayal is like a house made of sand, and fate, cruel and unrelenting, would come for Adesuwa in a form she never expected.